you're standing in a room and you have to say something good about yourself, and you're a good person. You really are a good person, but you hate the way you look on the outside. And even though you're a good person on the inside, you cannot bring yourself to say anything good about yourself because you hate who you are on the outside. You think you're disgusting, you think you're fat, you have a difficult time looking in the mirror, and you're standing in this room and you have to confess, not to the many people that's currently surrounding you, but you have to confess to yourself that you hate yourself. And that's probably one of the most difficult times. Hey everyone, I'm Lanz. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be my fitness journey. Notice I did not say my weight loss journey because a fitness journey and a weight loss journey are two different things. I started filming yesterday, but I didn't finish, and that's where the intro video came from. So I decided to start over and do a different video today. So let's begin. So everything started from at the end of high school when I finished high school, and when you finish high school you have to do a whole medical test and a checkup, and you have to go to the doctor's office and all that stuff. And before this point I never stepped on a scale, and I wasn't conscious of my body weight per se. I think that's just not who I am, to be completely conscious all the time of what I weigh. So I went to the doctor's office and I stepped on the scale, and at the point when I stepped on the scale I felt nervous, and I really didn't know this is what I thought. But when I stepped on the scale I thought, wow, I don't want to hear how much I weigh. I don't want to hear the results. And I was thinking, wow, all of my other classmates are so smaller than I am, and I didn't know deep down I thought about weight. And maybe this is why over the years I hadn't stepped on a scale, but this was my thought processes at this point in time, stepping on the scale, and I was nervous. And then after, the doctor said, doing a whole analysis of all the results and whatever, and he said that you're overweight. And I did not like what I felt at that point in time. I really didn't like it. I started to hate myself. I started to hate the way I look, and I didn't hate the way I looked before, because I wasn't stepping on a scale and I didn't have a number define who I am. But then here came this big number in my, it wasn't really a big number, but in my head the number was big, and it just defined me. Like, hey, this is who you are now. Your name is 170 pounds. Deal with it. And I didn't deal with it well. So the summer after that, the whole summer before college, I lost 10 pounds. I wasn't really eating. I started doing little exercises at home. So I started college lighter. And I didn't like what lighter felt. Lighter felt empty. I felt like I was always hungry. I just felt like there was nothing inside. My stomach felt empty all the time, and even if I ate, I just felt empty. That's what being smaller felt like. So college, I got down, I was, let's say, roughly 155 pounds. That was for 2 years of my associate's degree college, not my bachelor's college. So then later I I mean, I was really unhealthy. I wasn't eating. I just felt hollow and it wasn't good for me. So then later I went to 2013. I came to Taiwan and there was a gym available. So I started going running. Started running 4 days a week. So for 4 days a week I'd run, running my life away. Yeah, so I was just running, and again, still not conscious of my body weight. I guess that's just not who I am. So this is how I became conscious again. I sent my sister a picture of myself. I was at a dinner, so I sent her a picture. I'll show you the picture in a second. And she showed it to my mom, and my mom said she wanted to cry. And I'm like, cry? Why? And she said, my mom thinks I'm out here starving myself. I'm not eating, or maybe I don't have money to buy things to eat, but she thinks I'm so skinny, I look like I'm dying. Side note, my mom is dramatic. I do not and did not look like I was dying. So yes, my mom thought I was dying. And again, looked in the mirror again, and then I had this number again defined me, but I didn't know what the number was because I'm not going to step on a scale willingly. And I don't know why I just don't step on scales willingly, but I don't know what the number was. I didn't know what the number was, but again, this now small number defined me, and I wasn't happy because now I'm forced to look in a mirror, and I didn't like what I saw. I saw a box, a cardboard box, a piece of wood, paper, A4 paper. I felt narrow and again hollow, and I didn't like it. I wasn't happy. I really wasn't happy. I just felt too small, and I would try to eat a lot so I can gain pounds, but all the running I was doing, the eating didn't make any sense, and I'm not a heavy eater. I'm not a heavy eater. I mean, I can be if I have an appetite for it, but I'm not ultimately a heavy eater. So it's forcing myself to eat, and I wasn't happy. I felt hollow, like I was absent. And later I thought, putting on muscle, that'd be a good alternative. But when I thought of weightlifting, I thought it was not for me. I thought I would build muscle so easily, and then I would come out looking like Hulk, and which girl really wants to look like Hulk? So I didn't want to do weightlifting. So I started a little bit of body training, but I did it after my cardio session. So, it was ineffective because my body is already expended so many energy during my cardio run sessions that I was just burning muscle in the building muscle session. So didn't make any sense. And again, still unhappy. Still felt hollow, still looked like a box. I just wasn't happy. And then about a year ago, I decided to get more into weight training, because being fat didn't make me happy, being skinny didn't make me happy, and I needed to be happy with myself. So I thought, give weight training a try. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't look like Hulk. And if you look like Hulk, it can't be that bad to look like Hulk, right? It's not fat. man, you're not skinny. So I started that, and as I went through the whole processes of changing my run sessions to weight training session, I was happier. I started to see muscle here and there. I started to see a shape. I was happy. I started to see a butt, because really and truly, that's what I wanted. So I started to see differences, and with my weight training, I started to move into health, and then I stopped eating meat, and man, I was a bit depressed when I stopped eating meat, because then I didn't know where to get protein from, and I need protein to build muscle. And again, I came back down to a box looking thing, and again, unhappy. So I needed to find a source of protein. So then I started using protein powder, and that supplemented my protein. And here I am now, perfectly happy with the way I look. Not skinny, not fat. I'm fit, and I like being fit. Thank you guys for watching.